This is Van Electric Ghost. This episode, Peg, you are an artist we don't want to know. This is another Dark Ghost track talking about, um, you know, some things from our past. We met an artist that built themselves up to be a lot bigger than they are. Seems somewhat self-absorbed. And also, a big problem is that, some artists, they don't really give of themselves. It's like if I am a kind of a method actor artist, I create characters. And when I get into Josephine, I kind of give everything I can give. I reveal a lot of my heart, a lot of my soul. I do appreciate method acting, and I try to reveal in electronic music the kind of singer-songwriting aspects that I grew up loving. From Dylan to Carole King, Pete Townsend, Bob Dylan. The whole idea of music sometimes you gotta be able to reveal your wounds. You gotta be able to reveal the deep secrets in your heart. Now you might mask it with poetry or literary devices to kind of hide some things, but you got to be honest. And I think sometimes you meet people and they seem to be more like a star fuckers or posers or wannabes, and they don't really give of themselves. And you could get enamored by their beauty or their sensuality or some aspect of their personality or some part of their art, but when you really analyze it, they're a fucking poser. And they're an artist you don't even want to know because they don't really create anything of any lasting value because it's all surface. If you don't give of yourself, if you just give a surface view as an artist, what's the point of being an artist if you can't show people something that's deep? Now, some of the method actors go to the point of being self-destructive, and we're not saying that. But you do have to be honest, and you do have to be able to show something deep. And what we like to do with, Family Like a Ghost is we get deep into our own mind and our own personal tragedies. And, we're able to express feeling that a lot of times electronic music doesn't have that feeling. It's somewhat robotic and anesthetic, especially when you use digital audio workstations and you don't have a live feel. So we've always tried to live record, not plan out as heavily as some folks do, and try to take all the life out of a project by letting the computer control what key you're in or the beat per minute. We like the variability of recording live. If you use a live drummer, it's not going to be perfect. But that fact that the timing will be a little different here and there is actually a good thing. If you're like a jam band like the Allmans, you don't want to have the song just running in the same structure or key or beat. That the fact that there's a lot going on, that is the charm of the song. And when you want to talk in music and you're just creating, happy beats or repetitive structures and even repeating what other producers are doing with the same sounds and the same samples, it's very boring, and it will take the life out of a genre. It will destroy a genre because it won't be doing anything innovative like a band like Radiohead or a band like Wilco. If you look at, Kid A, or you look at, of some of the great artistry from great bands like REM, Big Star, the Velvet Underground, the bands that took chances. If you take a chance, you might not be in the top 10. If you do something that's innovative, like Yankee Hotel Foxtrot, that is, you might get kicked off your label. But artistically, you're going to build something that is more impressive than just trying to be a hit. And, you got to reveal yourself again. It's like the whole idea of being an artist and doing a performance. If you see a great actor, like Raging Bull, De Niro, he was a total method actor, or Al Pacino in Dog Day Afternoon. There's some iconic roles. There's some iconic giving of yourself. And if you're gonna do work as an artist, you have to be more than just an image and pay for a video and act like you're somewhat of a big artist when you're not even anywhere. It's somewhat disappointing, and you can get drawn into people who actually don't really have anything to say. And the whole thing about art is what is your statement? What are you trying to say other than trying to be famous? Are you trying to actually do something with your music that actually means anything? If it's meaningless, what's the point? And what is your raison d'etre? Why are you doing what you're doing? Are you just trying to be popular? Are you trying to make an artistic statement? With Expansive Sound, we're just trying to reveal the heart of our concept is like be free sexually with the idea Josephine Electric is the female part of me, and I'm totally free with her, and she's able to represent all kinds or express all kinds of things as a male I can't express. And I dive deep into her character, and I take it, we've had songs where she's been heartbroken, she's been left, she's been in domestic violence situations. There's all these things that I can talk about that as a man, normally as a musician, as a man, you wouldn't really come off that great doing that as a male voice. But when you suddenly go into a female voice, I'm trying to do what Prince did with Camille, but do a deeper dive on it. He did, If I Was Your Girlfriend, it was a pretty deep dive for a pop star. Taking the opinion of, the feeling of like the girl, the woman, being jilted by her lover from a female perspective. That was very innovative. That was really pushing it. And I really respected that. And the whole idea with Josephine is that, we've tried to push that in some songs that we've created. And we feel that, artists that don't do that, we really don't want to know. And that's making a bold statement. And people could say, well, that's being really cold and why you're being judgmental. But like, if you're going to spend your time and there's millions of songs out there and millions of people to like work with, you want to work with somebody that has some depth. Just because what's the point? You only have so much time on the planet. You don't want to work with people who are really surface and aren't going to be there in the long run. And, have such an ego that they just, run away if there's any bit of a slight or argument. So that's what we have to say in this episode. Check us out. We're going to have the YouTube version of this song, and it's out on SoundCloud. And we'll probably be pushing it to Bentley as well. We'll talk to you later.
It's chokehold so stars now. It's chokehold so you don't have control. It's chokehold so you're not on the know. You don't let go. If you're an artist, you don't show your soul. And that's no go. You got your whole soul. You don't feel anything from your home. If the artist is no, has to show more than no. You're chokehold soul. You don't show anything from your home. As if we know You don't show anything deep from your heart. Don't show that you want to have control. And that's not an artist we want to know. We want to see you bare your soul. We want to see you jump off that bridge. We want to show you everything that you have to give. You got a chokehold soul. You won't feel what's deep in your hole. And every artist that you know has to show that they're gonna go down slow. And every great artist that you know has themselves on the cross and shows that soul. Every great artist that we know pays the cost and they bear their soul. But you're not an artist we want to know. You won't show anything but to know. And you want too much control, it won't bear your soul. What's what we wanna know? We wanna see you bare your soul. We want the cuts and bruises and the falls. We wanna see you put it up your nose. Needle in the arm, a bruised eye, a bruised arm. You wanna see that self-harm. It shows you got endless charm. We don't wanna see that hard-worn face. We wanna see you got show your mistakes. We wanna see the world show you your grace. We wanna see you just lie down face on the face of the burning end. I wanna see you in the looking glass pretend. I wanna know that you're gonna show us the end. I wanna see you if you never even have a friend. You're not ours that we wanna know. You don't big so you don't show your heart. We wanna see that lost. We wanna see you bear the cost. You're not ours, we wanna know. Cause you just won't let go. You're not ours that we wanna know. You won't give us your soul. You're not ours that we wanna know. That you won't give us your soul. You want too much control.